Meet Jude Bellingham, the 20-year-old English sensation who's got the football world buzzing like never before. Freshly signed to Real Madrid, Jude is already making waves in La Liga. This isn't your everyday talent, this is a guy who's redefining what it means to be a young player on the world stage. At just 20 years of age, he has already amassed 27 caps for the England national team and holds a staggering market value of €150 million. And get this, he's considered one of the best young players in the world. No small feat, right? Stick around as we unpack why Jude Bellingham is Real Madrid's new Ballon d'Or prospect. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. You know those players who seem to have an extra gear, who can shift the momentum of a game in a heartbeat? That's Jude Bellingham for you. He's not just fast, he's purposeful. Every sprint, every dash, every lung-busting run is calculated to put maximum pressure on the opposition. Take the FIFA World Cup 2022, for example. Jude was a whirlwind on the field, taking the game to the opposition with runs that were nothing short of electrifying. He was in perpetual motion, a dynamo, and the opposition just couldn't contain. And it wasn't just about speed, it was about intent, about making things happen when it mattered the most. And let's not forget his performance against Italy, where he decimated their engine room and pierced the heart of their defence. He strained every muscle to get a toe on the ball ahead of a lunging defender, showcasing not just his pace, but his sheer will to win. It's moments like these that make you realise you're watching a player who's not just fast, but incredibly smart about how he uses that speed. And if you're still not convinced, let's talk numbers. Jude has a Players' Moments card rating at 99 in FIFA 23. With 5-star weak foot and 5-star skill moves, he has the technical prowess to match his physical attributes. But there is more. When you talk about netting goals, Jude Bellingham is nothing short of a virtuoso. He's not just racking up numbers, he's scoring in a way that leaves everyone from hardcore fans to expert analysts absolutely awed. And we're not talking about ordinary goals here, we're talking about game-altering moments, the kind that completely flip the script of a match. Do you recall how he kicked off his tenure with Real Madrid? The guy bagged an astonishing 5 goals in just his first quartet of appearances for Los Blancos. We're talking history-making stuff here. He slotted himself into an exclusive club at Real Madrid, rubbing shoulders with icons like Cristiano Ronaldo by scoring in each of his first 4 games. It's also about the artistry of each goal. Take, for instance, his Champions League outing against Braga. Following Rodrigo's initial strike, Bellingham did something that could only be termed as spellbinding. After Rodrigo's first half opener, Bellingham found the net in a way that can only be described as magical. He received the ball at the edge of the box, executed a quick 1-2 with a teammate, and then unleashed a curling shot that left the goalkeeper rooted to the spot. It was a goal that showcased not just his shooting ability, but his vision, his technical skills, and his composure under pressure. Another standout performance was the game against Napoli. In this thrilling match, Real Madrid came from behind to defeat Napoli with a 3-2 scoreline. And guess who was at the heart of it all? That's right, Jude Bellingham. Not only did he score his 8th goal in 9 matches for Real Madrid, but he also provided a crucial assist that contributed to one of Madrid's other goals. It's a goal that demonstrated not only his shooting, but his dribbling skills, his speed, and most importantly, his composure in front of goal. It's one thing to make a run, it's another to finish it with such precision. And it didn't stop there. Unsurprisingly, he was named the man of the match, a testament to his all-round performance. And then there's his performance in the El Clasico clash. Guess what? Jude scored not 1, but 2 goals. They weren't just any goals. They were goals that helped Real Madrid maintain its position at the top of the table and go 4 points ahead of rivals Barcelona. It's performances like these that make you sit up and take notice. So far, with 13 goals in just 13 games for Real Madrid, and among those stats being the 3 goals and 1 assist in 3 Champions League group stage games, he has become an integral part of Carlo Ancelotti's squad. So, what makes Jude so special? Let's say he's the complete package. The dribbling, the vision, the precision, and yes, the audacity to attempt the spectacular. Jude Bellingham doesn't just score goals, he creates moments that become the stuff of legends. Jude Bellingham is far more than just a goal-getter. He's a midfield maestro, an architect of opportunities, and a dynamo on the pitch. He's not the kind to just sit around and wait for chances to come his way. He's the guy who makes things happen, especially through his assists, and well, so far he has 3 in just 13 games. Jude is deeply involved in the overall flow of the game, right from the midfield. His knack for changing the angle of attack, retaining possession, and threading needle-like passes to crack open opposition's defences is what makes him a linchpin in Real Madrid's game plan. Then there is the performance that truly encapsulates why Jude Bellingham is a force to be reckoned with. His recent game against Girona catapulted Real Madrid to the top of the La Liga table. In a match that was crucial for both teams, Jude Bellingham turned out to be the difference maker. Girona had been enjoying an undefeated run and a 6-game winning streak that had taken them to the top of the standings for the first time in the club's history. But Jude had other plans. He led Real Madrid to a decisive 3-0 away victory, effectively giving Girona their first reality check of the season. He didn't just contribute to the win, he was instrumental in it. He scored a goal and provided an assist, showcasing his versatility and his ability to be a game changer. And if that's not enough to convince you of his brilliance, Jude was named the player of the match. That's right, in a game filled with talented players, it was the 20-year-old Englishman who stood head and shoulders above the rest. And don't overlook his work on the defensive end. Jude is as passionate about reclaiming possession as he is about setting up goals. You'll frequently see him snatching passes out of the air, putting in game-changing tackles and even hustling back to fortify his own defence. He's the complete package, and no wonder he has been compared to the likes of Zidane. Did you notice that both players wear the same number and share a similar style of play? And let me tell you, the similarities don't end there. Jude Bellingham is a prodigy, a player who, at just 20 years old, is already drawing comparisons to football legends. And one legend comes to mind, Zinedine Zidane. Just like Zizou, Jude wears the iconic number 5 jersey for Real Madrid, and it's not just a number, it's a symbol of the role he's destined to play. A role that involves vision, skill, and the ability to change the game in an instant. Zidane won the Ballon d'Or in 1998, and it's not far-fetched to say that Jude could be on a similar trajectory. Why? Because he's already showing signs of greatness. And it's not just about the goals. Just like Zidane, Jude can control the game, to create opportunities, and to be a leader on the field. He's not just a young player with potential. Call him a young player who's already realising that potential. And the scary part, he's only just getting started. He's got the skills, the vision, and the drive not to just be great, but to be exceptional. So now, what do you think? Could Jude Bellingham be the next Zinedine Zidane for Real Madrid and possibly clinch a Ballon d'Or in the near future? Let us know what you think in the comments below.